What you been doing today, Sammy?
Well, after cutting grass, I went down to see if there's anything ready in the garden. Well, I found a few things. We got squash. We got cucumbers.
Nice.
The second plantings of both of these are starting to come in, so they're kind of overlapping the first planting. So we're getting heavy yields. Yeah. And I decided, and these are all tomatoes. Here, this is just one picking, one day's harvest.
You got one. Ooh, those are a lot of those alpacas.
Yeah.
Two and a half gallon or 2.5 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. And tomatoes and okra and squash.
But the best. Look at these peppers. They are gorgeous.
Yeah. We got more too. See, if I move these, I had to quit picking because I ran out. I should have took an extra bucket. You see the purple bells in there.
They're so pretty. It looks like somebody shined them.
I think the Lord did that. But we got purple bells down here, and I picked some Hungarians. It's Saturday, so tomorrow we take buckets of stuff to church, and after worship, and all the folks come gather around my pickup, and they get to take whatever they want. And they really like it. A lot of the older folks aren't able to garden anymore or whatnot, so they like to garden fresh vegetables. And of course, single moms always have a...
These are so good.
They always have a difficulties inherent with that situation, so we like to be generous with them also. And just anybody who wants it. So you can see we got plenty of peppers, and the okra's really coming on strong now too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try canning that tomorrow with some tomatoes.
Yeah, it'll
and other stuff.
Yeah, it's August 30th now, so the okra should start to wane by the middle and end of next month, because when the night temperatures get below 55, the plant begins to fall apart, and it literally does. The leaves fall off, and it just basically falls apart. So what that means to me is if I want to save seed, I ought to let a little section go and mature and dry out and everything like that, and then I can harvest the seed from it. But as you can see, God has been very generous with us this year. So we got 2 or 3 people want tomatoes to can. You know, one of the older folks that their garden didn't do well this year, so we'll see that they have plenty. And our neighbor Jim, he wanted some for someone, so we'll take care of them too.
I think we need to make some stuffed peppers.
Yeah. And the peppers are nice because you can cut them up and they dehydrate real well. They dry out, and then you can use them in spaghetti sauce and different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Soups.
And these got big this year too.
Yeah, they did. We've been blessed with adequate rain this year, and gentle rain. We haven't had any bad storms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we're very satisfied, and I guess a lot of other people are too. We've had a lot of visitors, which is unusual for us because we live kind of off the beaten path. But anyway, this is one day's harvest. We harvest every other day. We don't harvest the peppers every other day, but everything else you see here gets picked every other day. And peppers usually once a week, once every 10 days, because they take a little while, and you don't have to rush with them like okra you do. If it gets too big, it gets nasty. And squash, of course, it gets too big. You know, how much zucchini bread can one eat?
Yeah, really.
But, cucumbers, same thing. Tomatoes, that you're going to say, Sam, these look a little green to me. Why'd you pick them? Why didn't you let them go ripe? Well, they will ripen beautifully in about 2 or 3 or 4 days. You just put them in a shady place, because like we discussed earlier in another video, they ripen in darkness. Put them in a quiet, dark, place where the sun's not shining on them, in other words. But it's good to have, good air circulation and not too much humidity, because humidity makes fungus grow, and we're not growing mushrooms this year, so but we might one year. We've been thinking about it, and we'll see. There's plenty of different things that grow around here, and it takes 100 lifetimes to explore them all. Anyway, God bless y'all and your families, and we'll be back another time. Think nice thoughts.
Okay, so after that little blurb, we brought our stuff in, and this is what was already in here that we have to pack up, and what Sammy just picked. So I think we have a lot of veggies.
Amen. To God be the glory.